Hey everyone, thanks for clicking. This is Rocky here with a review of the 1988 released anime Akira. For me, Akira is one of those movies I can watch multiple times whenever, and my enjoyment of it just continues to grow. Akira is such an amazing anime and pretty much my favorite of all time. This anime had what could be considered a blockbuster budget at the time, and they poured everything they could into it. The cell animation is top-notch, great voice acting, and a pretty complete story. So for those that have not seen Akira, it is based on the manga of the same name. The story takes place in Neo-Tokyo, which rose from the ashes of Tokyo itself, as it was leveled by Akira when his full powers emerged, which also ignited World War III. This place is beyond post-apocalyptic. The city is full of corrupt government officials, rebels, insane gangs, and all over the place there are whispers of Akira. We focus on the unbalanced Tetsuo and his sort of friend Kaneda. We get some additional characters that help with the overall narrative and plot, but these are our main stars as it were. Tetsuo experiences some awakening psychic powers, and the government latches onto him for experimentation as they are hoping to create another Akira. I don't want to give the full plot away, but yeah, our focus is on these two friends and how their decisions affect the world around them. The powers of Tetsuo and the other experiments look very cool on screen, and as is common with anime, they do not shy away from the power. So the government has been experimenting on children that show signs of psychic potential, and through drugs and training, they unlock new abilities slowly. The problem is that occasionally someone's powers grow very quickly, which was the case with Akira and now with Tetsuo. His powers are pushing his body to the breaking point, and he finds himself being attacked by the other experiments, hunted by the government, and straight pissed off at the world. He does fully embrace his powers, and these are some of my favorite scenes, from telekinetically crushing people to when he puts on his cape. Every superhero needs one, right? One of the best parts of Akira for me is that there is no clear-cut hero to the story. I mean, many characters have their heroic moments, but none of them are what I would consider good characters. Initially, Tetsuo seems to be kind of the underdog, and you want to root for him, especially when he's randomly attacked by the other experiments, but then he goes full on God complex. Kaneda is kind of the typical dick teenager that enjoys fighting and bossing others around, but by the end he has some nice heroic moments. The other experiments pretty much do everything they can to push Tetsuo into giving into his darker intentions to cause his powers to grow so that Akira will show up again, as they just really want to see their friend again. At least that's the way I took it. The closest we get to a pure hero would probably be Kei, as she really wants to help the world and Kaneda. This is a pretty violent anime as we see scenes of gang violence, police brutality, dismemberment, people being psychically squished, and the various effects that Tetsuo's powers have on his body. All this violence is meant to show just how screwed up and lost the world has become. It also serves to show what can happen when scientific experiments are not controlled. Basically, we need to keep our eyes open and not go chasing after knowledge blindly. The anime does pull a lot from the manga itself, though they do compress and change the story quite a bit. It was basically the creator's way of showing a different take on how the story could go, as he was part of the creation process and maintained creative rights throughout the filming. My friends and I used to watch this all the time and would constantly get into shouting matches of Tetsuo and Kaneda. Hey, it was cool at the time, so don't judge. I really encourage everyone to check out Akira, as it is a great anime, and more so than that, it is great cinema with an amazing story. So for me, Akira gets 5 out of 5 hallucinogenic pills. Alright guys, those are my thoughts on Akira. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts were, or if you have any questions on Akira, go and put those down in the comments below as well. If you have any suggestions for future animes you'd like me to do reviews on, go and put those down below as well. I'd be happy to put some videos together for you guys. If you've enjoyed my video, I'd ask you to go ahead and pound that like button, and definitely subscribe to my channel. That way you can receive an alert when I post my next anime review, as well as the other videos I'm doing at this time. To subscribe, simply hit the annotation on the screen, or there is a subscribe button down in the description below. If you have gone ahead and subscribed already, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you coming on board, and I hope you've been enjoying the videos. Alright guys, all that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day now. Bye!